Hey guys, this is Abid. Welcome to Trade Options Like a Pro by Sensibull. In this video, we will learn about put options. What are put options? How to calculate profit and loss? And when to buy and sell put options. To understand put options, we first need to understand futures. Infosys is trading at 900 rupees right now, and you want to sell Infosys at 900 rupees next month. As a prospective seller, you are worried the price of the stock might go down. Therefore, you come to me and say this to me. I'll sell Infosys at 905 to you next month. I like this deal, so I agree to that. So on 30th of next month, you will come to me and sell Infosys to me at 905. Simple. That's what you call a futures contract. In this contract, you are the seller of the futures and I am the buyer of the future. Next, we look at put options. Let's add a twist to the previous scenario. You want to sell Infosys at 900 rupees next month. You are worried that the price will go down. This time you come to me and say, I'll sell Infosys to you next month at 900 rupees, but if I feel like. Obviously, I don't like this arrangement at all. I mean, what do you mean by if I feel like? So I refuse the arrangement. But after my initial anger reaction goes down, I start thinking about your contract. What does that mean? You have a right to sell Infosys at 900 rupees to me next month on the 30th. I have to buy Infosys from you at 900 rupees. If Infosys goes down below 900 next month on the 30th, you will sell it to me at 900. If it is higher, let's say 950 rupees, you will not sell that to me. You'll rather sell it to somebody else in the market at the market price, which is, let's say, 950. To fully understand this deal, let us see what happens at different price levels of Infosys stock on the 30th of next month. When the price is above 900, you won't use the option to sell it at 900 to me. You would rather sell it in the market at a price above 900. At 900, you can either sell in the market or sell it to me, it doesn't really matter. Below 900, you will exercise the option. That is, you will sell it to me at 900. When the price is at 899, you're selling the stock worth 899 to me at 900, which means you make 1 rupee profit. And I will have to buy the stock at 900 from you and sell it to someone else at 899, assuming I do not want to keep it. This means I make a loss of 1 rupee. When the price is at 898, you are selling the stock worth 898 at 900. On that transaction, you make 2 rupees profit and I make 2 rupees loss. When it is at 897, you are selling the stock worth 897 at 900 to me, which means you are making a 3 rupee profit and I am making a 3 rupee loss. At 870, you make 30, I lose 30. Pay attention to this number because it's going to come up later. This 870, by the way, is where I think the stock will go in the worst case. And finally at 840, you make 60 and I lose 60. Now let's put it all together. A put option is a right to sell a stock at a particular price. The price at which you sell is called the strike price. Infosys 900 put is a right to sell Infosys at 900. Infosys 890 put is a right to sell Infosys at 890. You noticed in the payoff table that in every scenario the profit is yours and the loss is mine, which also leads us to conclude that the option is an insurance because I am protecting you from the price rise and taking the risks myself, which means the option buyer is actually buying an insurance from an option seller to protect him. Now I know that I am giving you protection or selling you insurance. When LIC insures your life, they take a premium for the risks they take. Similarly, I will ask you for a compensation here called premium. Now that happens to be 30 rupees. This premium is the price of the protection an option buyer pays to the option seller. This is paid in the beginning. You might ask why 30 rupees. Like I mentioned before, I guess the stock won't go down more than, let's say, 3%. Now that is around 870 rupees. From the previous table, we know that at 870, my loss happens to be 900 minus 870, around 30 rupees. If the stock price is above that number, I'm safe. Now let us look at the profit and loss scenarios for the buyer and the seller. In scenario 1, Infi tanked to 840. You get to sell Infi at 900 to me, which means you make 900 minus 840 is equal to 60 rupees on that transaction. But you paid a premium of 30 already in the beginning. So your total profit is only 30 rupees. In my case, I get Infi at 900 rupees. That's actually 60 rupees loss because Infi is only worth 840 rupees. Assuming I don't want to keep the stock, I'll have to end up selling it to somebody at 840. But I also get the premium in the beginning, which is 30 rupees in. So my total loss happens to be minus 60 plus 30, which is 30 rupees loss. Now let us look at a second scenario where Infi is at 890, slightly down. You sell Infi at 900 to me, so you actually make 10 rupees on that transaction. But you paid a premium upfront of 30 rupees, which means you totally lost 10 minus 30, which is 20 rupees. In my case, I get Infi at 900, which is 10 rupees loss. However, I got the premium of 30 from you, so my total profit happens to be 30 minus 10, which is 20 rupees. Interesting point here, the stock has actually gone down, but even then the option buyer has lost the money. Now that is because the buyer could not recover the whole premium which he paid upfront in his transaction of the stock. So somebody recovers his entire premium and makes a profit only if the stock goes down by as much as the premium below the strike price. Give that thought a moment to sink in. Now here's a question. What would happen if Infosys ended at 960 rupees on the 30th of next month? Next, we look at various scenarios of profit and loss for the both of us, this time with a 30 rupees premium in play. You can already guess what could have happened given a very happy looking you and a very sad looking me at the top of this slide. In the beginning there is premium. I gain 30 rupees, you lose 30 rupees. If the stock ends up at 900 on the 30th, you don't make anything on the stock. Neither do I. But I end up gaining the premium and you end up losing the premium, which explains the plus 30 and minus 30 at 900. If the stock goes to 880, I'll have to buy a stock which is worth 880 at 900, which leaves me with a 20 rupee loss. However, I gained 30 rupee premium, which leaves me with a 10 rupee net profit. At 880, you make 20 by selling the stock at 900 to me. However, you lost 30 premium, which leaves you at a net of minus 10. At 870, the profits from the premium is offset by the losses on the stock for me and vice versa for you, which means both of us end up without a profit or a loss. At 850, I lose 50 on the stock, gain 30 on the premium, which is a total of minus 20. You gain 50 on the stock, lose 30 on the premium, which leaves you with a net profit of 20. At 800, I lose 100 on the stock, I gain 30 on the premium. You gain 100 on the stock and lose 30 on the premium, which leaves me with a loss of 70 and you with a profit of 70. Finally, in a theoretical case that the Infosys stock went to 10 rupees, I'll actually lose 890 bucks on the stock and gain 30 bucks on the premium, which means I have a net loss of 860, whereas you gained 890 on the stock, lost 30 rupee premium, which leaves you with a net profit of 860. As you can see, option buyer has unlimited profits and limited loss, and an option seller has limited profits and unlimited loss. Now we come to the most important question. When do you buy and sell put options? You buy a put option if you think the price will fall. However, even if it falls down, you need not make money That is because you have to recover the premium you've already paid to purchase that option. So buy a put option if you think the stock would fall down quite a lot, enough to cover the premium which you've already paid upfront. And when do you sell a put option? You sell a put option if you think the price will not fall, which means it either rises or it stays where it is. If the price does not fall, you'll always make money on the put option because of the premium. So sell a put if you think the stock will stay where it is, or it will go up, or it might just go down by a small amount. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this. We'll see you soon in the next edition of Sensibull's option trading videos. Bye bye.